Hey lads, Temps here, welcome back to a brand new video, and today for you I've got you a nice little hybrid. It's got a good mix in here actually. It's got some players that I was curious to try out to see whether or not they'd improved, and also some players I was very excited to use looking at their stats and their cards. So we'll start things off by our goalkeeper, and our goalkeeper is in the Barclays Premier League, and his name is Mr. Joe Hart. Now Joe Hart is one of them goalkeepers that always seems to be pretty decent. 37k he cost me, and that's a lot of money. He's 6'5". You wouldn't expect it. You don't feel like he's that tall, but he is a very big man indeed. And in fact, he's got some decent overall stats. He's very solid in goal. For me, he done a decent job. Would I recommend him? I think for the price you're paying, probably not. But in future, it'll probably come down to around 5k. So yeah, I don't see the issue in actually picking him up. Now we'll go to the left back row, and we have got Mr. Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw being a very solid defender actually before he got injured, and yeah, he's actually very solid overall in this game as well. I feel like you don't need pace as much when it comes down to your left back in a way, but he's still got 82 pace, 77 dribbling, 77 defending, and as you saw there, also did put in his teammate Mr. Phil Jones, 82 defending and 80 physical. Are the standout stats with 66 pace. They aren't the overall most needed ones. So then we're going to move over to the next league and the next bunch of players, and we've got the Serie A partnership of Mexes, who was in fact a non-rare on this game previously and was probably one of the best non-rares you could buy. But Philippe Mexes is actually now got 71 pace, 80 defending and 79 physical, and he's also a rare card, and his teammate is Mr. Abate. Now this guy was a silver on the previous game and somehow was gaining an extra 4 ratings after going from a 77 I believe to a 74 back to a 78. Really weird the way EA look at it, but this guy's got some unbelievable stats. 5,000 coins for him. For that 92 pace just alone, I think he's a pretty good buy, to be fair, and he does a decent job overall. So now we're going to move forward onto the next batch of players in the central midfield roles. Now, many people have said that. Oh, wait a minute, there we go. Many people have said that I seemingly use the 4-3-3 a lot. I get a few comments saying using new formations. The reason is that I personally think this formation is the best one that suits me overall. There aren't any other formations really that I personally enjoy. I tried the 4-1-2-1-2 with the Aubameyang Costa Extinct squad. Wasn't the biggest lover of it, but I will try out the 3-5-2 and maybe the 4-4-2 as well. But you saw there the first player we got in the team is Mr. Marco Verratti. Now he is a very solid player indeed, and you know, I've seen him grow through the FIFA. He was a silver player, and now he's got 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot with 83 passing and 87 dribbling. Sorry, for 22,000 coins, this guy is an absolute bargain. Really good in the ball, great playmaker and passer. Now Blaise, I think his name Blaise Matuidi. He is an absolute tank as well. High work rates. It's kind of what you want from the holding midfielder. That's what I had him as. 30,000 coins with 75 pace, 77 dribbling, 81 physical, 83 defending, and 75 dribbling. He is, again, another absolute animal. He always has been. He's not the tallest in the world, but this man works like an absolute beast. He's just so hard-working, and it really, really does pay off when you come down to actually using him. So the next man in the other central midfield role is Mr. Jordan Henderson. Now, Jordan Henderson, for me, is one of these players that for some reason has never really had the highest rated cards. I would have expected him to be an 82 or 83 of the great season he had with Liverpool. He's always done well for Liverpool, and being their captain now and the face of the game, I thought he might be a higher rating, but sadly for him, he wasn't. And now we're going to move forward to the left midfielder, or left winger, sorry. And this man is Mr. Raheem Sterling. Now, Raheem Sterling is one of them players that when he first got a gold card, I really liked him. I really did. But in the last 2 FIFAs, I haven't enjoyed him. I don't know why. His 73 pace and 87 dribbling really should appeal to me with them 4-star skills. But he just seems too weak. He doesn't seem to have that little bit extra that I like to have with my players. He doesn't have the cutting edge that I seemingly really want from him. You know, he'll go for it and he'll get the ball, but he just doesn't seem to be able to take on players as much as I would like. So really, for me, Raheem Sterling wasn't the greatest player at all. But again, you know, I wouldn't say no to the guy. I think he's a good player. Maybe I'll come to like him a little bit more. So we're going on to the other right midfielder, and that's Alessandrini. Now, this guy is an absolute bargain beast with 91 pace and 79 dribbling. Always been a very good cheap player for me. 3,000 coins he costs, 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. you know, I personally think he's a very solid player once again. 5'8", of course. And up top, we've got the big man, Edison Cavani. Now, I was thinking with the way the game is currently going around is the fact you need strength and good at shooting. His shots are okay, to be fair. They're decent shooting, and he's not got the greatest pace, and his physical isn't the best. If he was stronger and better shooting, this guy would be an absolute animal. But for me personally, he didn't really do anything special, so I really wouldn't recommend getting him at all. I would probably go for Lacazette. A bit more coins, but he'll do the number you want. So this is the team I built for you guys. Do you enjoy it? Would you use it yourself? How would you adjust it? Now you will see it says 98 chemistry up top. If you move Matuidi to a centre mid and these two as wingers, you get your full chemistry as planned. I've done it on foot head and also in concept squads, and it works perfectly fine. So if you have enjoyed this video, then please leave a like down below, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time.